Hi guys, thanks so much for watching. So today's video is all about organization, but I'm doing this video a little bit different than I typically film these because I feel like whenever I've done an organization video in the past, I almost always am showing you guys like brand new ideas that I'm doing for the first time. I'm redoing a space, but in today's video, I wanted to walk you guys around pretty much the whole house and show you all of my favorite ways we've organized that have worked for us for a very long time. So none of these are things that like I just started doing. These are things I've done for at least several months, if not a lot longer, and they've worked super well for us. I love them, I recommend them, and if they work for me, I think they're gonna work for you too. So these are all like really fast and easy things you can do that make a big difference. And I can't wait to share it. I can't wait to hear like what works for you guys, that you got ideas for me on, and all that stuff. So if you enjoyed this, please hit that like button. Definitely consider subscribing if you're new, and let's get started. The first area I want to start with is this spice cabinet. And I have loved this setup so much, you guys. So these are just some baskets with all of the spices in them. And up top are things we never use. So I don't even worry about that. I can't reach it. I don't know what's up there. But here and here are the ones that we use the most. So all of like the taller things are on the left side, and then all the spices are in these containers. And I'll set it down. It just looks like this. So I can pull out this container, I can set it on the counter, and then I can just reach through and look through it and find what I'm looking for. When we didn't have these containers and everything was just like sitting in here, I'd have to pull it out like one by one by one. Things would fall out and drop on the floor, spill. It was extremely frustrating. I'm sure you have an idea of what that's like. So now I just pull this out and go from there. It is a million times easier, and these are from the dollar store. I'm sure I can find something similar and link it for you. I believe I purchased a riser from the dollar store as well. So it's just like a shelf that is able to be stored on another shelf to give you a little more space. And I'm sure this basket's from Home Goods, but up here it's just like seasoning packets. I buy a lot of taco seasoning because I love that. So yeah, I've got all my spices in these three guys, and whenever I need it, I can always find exactly what I'm looking for. And now for under the sink, and this is a project I shared in a video a while back, so I will link it if you want to see this in detail. But one thing I started doing is putting a lot of things in caddies and bins, because I just feel like it can be really unrealistic to have an exact spot for something. We all are really busy, we all have things to do, and I just feel like this works so fast because it's almost impossible for me to mess this up as long as it's in the right bin or the right caddy. That's all I have to worry about. So this one is the one that I take in the bathroom with me. It's just filled with products for the bathroom. And the only reason I have these right here for the dishwasher is just because there's a pipe right there. So there's an empty space right here. And the second one are products we use less often. I wanted that one right here because of this wood piece. It would be super annoying if this was products I used every single day and I had to like fumble around there, but it's like a lot of things for the island. It's a wood island, so like the oils that go on there, an extra scrubby, things like that. Right here are things I use a little more, so like the Goo Gone, the magic erasers, Febreze, scrubbing products. And in the last one are things I literally use on a daily basis. If you watch my house cleaning videos, then you've seen all of these products a million times, but it's like multi-surface products, antibacterial, room sprays, like all of my favorite products for everyday use. And why I love this so much is I can take these caddies with me if I need to. They have handles, or I can just pull something out, pull it back in. I bought all of those at the dollar store. The next area is this closet, and obviously it needs some work, but there's a few things in here I wanted to share that have made our lives a lot easier. The first thing is this guy, and I believe I bought it on Amazon, so I'm gonna link it for you. I know it was really affordable, and it basically has like a rubber slit, 3 on each side, so it holds on to everything. I've never had a single thing slip from this, and I just put all the mops on there, but if you have like whatever for floor cleaning or for dusting, whatever. It will fit in there super well. It doesn't have to be a specific size. It also has hooks in between, and that is just super affordable, super good. It works really, really well. And then right below those guys are all of the floor care products. This thing is just filled with products solely for floors, except for that. I should move that. But it's just a caddy that I can take with me whenever I need to. Holds everything really well. I just love that I can see every single thing in there. For anyone who is renting or just wants like a really, really fast way to organize, where you don't have to install shelves, where you want to just save money, because this definitely is way less money than actually installing something that's permanent. There are tons of options for storage solutions like this on Amazon, and again, it really needs some work obviously, but I'm trying to keep it real here and show you that everything isn't perfect. So as you can see, we keep like the toilet paper on the bottom. I keep some extra stuff here. A bunch of like random food things I need to go through. Shopping bags are up there. It does have hooks on the side too, so yeah, I really wanted to mention things like this because I know that not everyone has the time or the capability to actually like install things, and you need something that's fast and easy. So things like this are a really great option. One thing I literally have all over the house are baskets for organizing. I just feel like it's such an easy and aesthetically pleasing way to put things away and get them where they need to be without having it so perfect. So in the living room, they just store a few pillows and also throw blankets. And then in there is another throw blanket and a laptop thing on top. But baskets to me are just like the quickest and easiest fix. They always look good. They come in a million different styles. So regardless of what your personal home decor style is, I'm sure there are a million options for you. And the last thing I'm going to share in the living room is this guy. I feel like I've talked about it so much, so if you've heard me talk about it before, I'm sorry, but I literally get questions on this every day. It's technically a magazine holder. So if you are going to search for it online, search for a magazine holder and not a laptop holder. But that's what I keep in it, is our laptops. And mine is in my office right now, but that one is Chad's. And then in here are all of the cords. So whenever we're on a trip, I use this. It's a travel case, but at home it just holds all the extra stuff. And I love how it looks. It's just such a nice way to store something and have it out. And I have tried to find this online for you guys a million times. I did find something remotely similar a long time ago, but it was super expensive, so I didn't want to link it because I think I paid like $17.99 or $19.99, something like that. And I love that it has a handle. I can pick it up and move it around, but hopefully that answers that question. The next area I wanted to highlight are bathroom drawers. And I know sometimes people say it's like a waste of plastic having a container inside of a enclosed space like this, but honestly I see it as a layer of protection, and that is because I have completely ruined a vanity drawer in the past when I had products just sitting inside of the drawer because it had a leak, a product had a leak, and I didn't see it since it was tucked away in a drawer. And by the time I did see it, the bottom was just like rotted out, wet, the wood was coming apart, and you can't just repurchase a single drawer. Like, it's the whole thing or nothing. So that's why I like to take care of them and have as many products as I can inside of a bin or a container. And this one is just the same exact one that was in the kitchen for the spices from the dollar store. So I will link something similar again on Amazon, but highly recommend that. It just keeps everything very contained. I do something similar down here, and again, I have shared this in a video, but again, I just love the idea of baskets because it doesn't have to have a specific spot, but as long as it's in there, it is good to go. It's protected, the base is protected on the vanity. The next thing are laundry hampers, which is such a little thing, but having something like this really makes a big difference because in the past we've just had like regular laundry baskets for dirty laundry and it doesn't look good. So I don't have it out, so I don't use it, and everything ends up on the floor. But this is like a furniture piece, so it looks good, it's functional. I can put really cute things on top, and it's also where we take off our clothes in the bathroom. People take off their clothes and they get in the shower. So this is in here. It's not like smelling up our bedroom or anything gross like that. And the mess is contained. So when I'm ready to take it out and deal with it, I can. But until then, it just looks really good. It's out of the way and I don't have to run and find it and just pick up all the clothes off the floor and take them somewhere else. It's all right here. My next tip is to get a clear organizer regardless of who you are and what you're into. If you're a makeup girl and you've got a whole lot of extra makeup, if you have a lot of extra skincare, if you're into hair and you have a bunch of extra hair products, get a clear organizer because you can see what's inside of it without opening every single drawer, especially if you are using it for extra and excess products. It's not something that you are going to go through on a daily basis. So if you cannot see through it, it's easy to forget what is in there. I just feel like these are such a must for literally anyone. Regardless of what you're into, there is an organizer for you, and I've got a ton of options below. And for everyday toiletries or for your everyday makeup, use a bag. I cannot recommend this enough. I literally have tried every single system. I've had like a vanity for all my stuff I use on a daily basis. I put them in the bathroom in drawers. This is the best way, regardless of who you are, what kind of products you use on a daily basis, for a guy, for a girl. And that's because products we use every day tend to get super messy. If it's makeup especially, it gets really dusty, like the powdery stuff gets everywhere. This way the mess is completely contained inside of this bag, and then whenever it's really dirty, I just throw it in the washing machine and then I set it out to dry, and that's it. I don't have to go through an entire furniture piece. Seriously, I have tried everything, and in my opinion, this is the best way. And my next tip is invest in organizational products that are very versatile, that can be used for several different things. Now that home organizing is such a trend, there are a lot of products in the market that are just so specific, and unless you know it's something that you're going to use for many years, I personally wouldn't spend my own money on it, so I'm not going to recommend it to you. But things like this can be used for almost anything, so I totally recommend systems like this. And this is an Alex drawer set from IKEA. They do come in like a few different sizes. There's shorter ones, there's wider ones, whatever works for you. But I bought this about 6 years ago. I used to use it for makeup. Now I use it for a little bit of everything, and I know I'm gonna have it forever because I could use it for just about anything. And that completes this video. I hope you loved it. I hope you found it helpful. Let me know what you thought in the comment section. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Subscribe if you're new. And if you have any ideas or like tips or anything that you want to share with me or with anybody else, please write it in the comments. I love to hear like what works for you guys. A lot of times I want to try it out. So yeah, write it below. Recent videos are below. Tons of products I shared and featured in this video are linked below. And I will see you guys right here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye!